Okay, now that Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty's full preview has been released, I want to take you through the whole thing. And what do I recommend? What do I love? Let's talk about it. The Friday, August 28th. Now, on this day, obviously, Clinique Almost Lipstick, always a popular one. So, definitely, if that's something that interests you, I would pick that one up because, again, all of these deals will be half off. Now, for the most part, there's nothing else that I'm seeing on Friday. Oh, I take that back. The Sage Natural Wellness All Natural Shower Steamers. I have gotten a few of these in the past, and I just usually don't care to spend the full price on them because I think it's $22 for three. So if these are half off, I love these, especially for the winter months when I get congested and stuff. Throw it in the corner of my shower, and it really does. It just helps kind of open up your lungs and kind of help get rid of all of the gunky stuff going on. The cool thing about their shower steamers is that they do last. So if you don't put them in the direct water, it will last for a couple of showers. So just keep that in mind if that's something that interests you. Okay, that's it for me on Friday. That's all I would probably recommend is just those two. Now let's go to Saturday, August 29th. Now the MAC lipsticks are classic and they have like every shade imaginable. So if you're a lipstick person, I would definitely look at that. Then I am probably going to be picking up the Sacred hair oil. I'm a huge fan of the Sacred line. I haven't actually tried the hair oil yet, so take my recommendation with a grain of salt. But I have not been disappointed by their hairline at all, and I do use a hair oil periodically, so I will definitely be picking that one up. I'm unfamiliar with Dime fragrances. Let's see what else we've got here. I am probably going to look into this Wrinkle Schminkles because I have had those in my cart for like eons and I haven't picked them up. So I think I'm going to see if I can get the one for the forehead and try and see if I can make some improvement on that 11 line that drives me crazy. For me, that's it for Saturday. That's all I would recommend. Now, Sunday, August 30th. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, the Laura Mercier setting spray. I have that one here on my vanity and I love it. I really like this one. Like this one I've only used it probably like 10 times so far, but I've not been disappointed regardless of what I was wearing underneath it. And it is pricey, so if you can get it half off, that's a steal. Let's see what else. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move on to Monday, August 31st. And let's see. Let's see what's on sale with Fui. I've actually never tried their lip and cheek pudding pot yet. Um, I do like their lip balm though. So I would say if you've ever been interested, that's probably a good pickup. I've never tried the Cloud Cafe collagen latte either. I'm curious about that. That might end up in the cart. Because I am a collagen person, so I do believe in taking my collagen. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go to Tuesday, September 1st. Let's see. Now, for Tuesday, September 1st, Ulta does have a lot of their collection items on sale, and they do make some pretty good brushes. So I see several of those on here. I only have a few, but I have like this guy. It's a big fluffy brush. So if you've been in the market, that's definitely something to consider. Let's see what else. It's basically brushes and then brush cleaning products. But if you're in need of a brush cleaner or shampoo or something, like I would use that. All right, let's see. Wednesday, September 2nd. I do have the Dermaflash. and I do like it. I probably don't use it as often as I should, but I do like it. The Herborian BB cream, I'm not familiar with that one, but I am a big fan of Herborian. I have like the CC cream here, and I know I use like their red correct. So if you've been interested in that, that might be something to consider. Okay, and I'm going to probably go ahead and move to Thursday, September 3rd. I do like Buxom lip products, and I just haven't bought any in a while, but I haven't tried, I don't think I've tried the plumping lip cream. So I'm not sure. I can't speak to that one. Let's see. DP Hue. Okay, DP Hue has their Root touch-up kit for resistant gray hair. I absolutely recommend that. My gray hair is very, very resistant, and this is the best one I found for at home for touch-ups. So I definitely recommend picking that up while it's half off. Okay, now this I'm excited about because I do like the BK Beauty brushes. And on Thursday, September 3rd, they do have their Essentials Collection face brush set on sale. So I will definitely be getting one of those. Okay, now they also have, so on top of having their daily deals, they also have weekly deals. So the weekly deals open up on the first day of that week. So like these weekly deals right here will have opened up on August 28th. So for instance, if you are making a purchase on the 28th and you want to add one of the weekly deals on, do it. So these are going to be available all week. And I would say I definitely like the Peach and Lily glass skin collagen masks. I love those. Let me see if there's anything else that I definitely like or recommend in here. Mm-hmm. They have foot massagers and towel warmers. They've got a lot of stuff. They even have humidifiers and air purifiers. So if you're in the market. Okay, so I think that's probably it for me for the weekly deals. So let's go ahead and go to Friday, September 4th. Let me see. Okay, they have the Beekman 1802 milkshake mists. Now, I do like the face mist, and I also like the body mists. The body mists have like a little bit of like moisture. They have some skin ingredients that are good, and then they also have a little bit of a scent. So I do like those for like a really quick, I don't have time to put on lotion, but I want to do something. So I will point those out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go to Saturday, September 5th. Now, the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Luminous Powder Blush is nice, but if you're not someone who likes a really like highlighter look, then I would probably skip that. But if you're someone who likes like a really luminous highlighter like look, you're probably going to love that blush. Now, I'm a big fan of Shiseido. I have quite a few of their things, so I will probably be picking that up. I'm not familiar with that specific moisturizer. However, I've never had a Shiseido product that I didn't like. Okay, I'm moving on to Sunday. I will definitely be picking up the Half Magic eyeshadow singles. They make the most beautiful eyeshadows. I have like the Euphoria palette here, which has several of them. And I love these. They're gorgeous and they're honestly a really good formula as well. They just look beautiful. They go on really easy. So I will definitely be peeking in on some of these eyeshadow singles. And let's see. Okay, I'm going to move on to Monday, September 7th. Okay, I'm going to skip Sunday, September 7th, so let's move on to Tuesday, September 8th. Now, Beauty Blender does have several of their beauty blenders, it looks like, on sale, and of course that's one of the classic sponges. I do use them occasionally. I've got one here on my vanity. So if you've wanted a beauty blender, obviously half off is a great time. Now the Dr. Althea 345 cream I actually have here. I use this on my teenager and it's been really fantastic for his acne and like pigmentation. So if you have someone in your family or yourself who suffers from acne and pigmentation and just irritated skin in general, that is a fantastic product. So I definitely recommend that one. Okay, I'm going to move on to Wednesday, September 9th. And let's see. I'm probably going to skip Wednesday, September 9th, so let's move on to Thursday, September 10th. Now, I have not tried the DHC cleansing oil. That being said, I hear nothing but amazing things. So that might be something worth picking up. Now, occasionally, whenever Ulta has these like 21 Days of Beauty and they have an item that's in the half off, if there's multiple sizes, oftentimes not all of the sizes will be half off, only some. So just keep that in mind. So like for instance, this cleansing oil, you know, it could be just the 6.7 ounce that's not half off, or it could just be the 1 ounce or the, you know, or it could be all of them. So just keep that in mind. But that is, I will probably try that one out because I do hear really good things about that one. Now, Sigma also makes really good brushes, so if you're in the market for a brush like that, they do have their, they also have the travel size ones and the essential size ones, and so both of those are going to be in the half off, so that's really great. Okay, so now let's look at the weekly for September 4th through 10th. We have a lot of options on this one. Okay, let's take a look and see. Now again, I'm just going to pick out the ones that I think are the best because obviously everyone has a budget, so we don't want to buy everything. Now, the Dry Bar heat protectants would probably be a good pick. I tend to use a heat protectant that is like before all of my other products. So I don't tend to use that one, but if you're in the market for like an after heat protectant, that would be a good one. Now I do use the Dry Bar Detox Clear Invisible Dry Shampoo because I do have dark hair and it's really hard to find a dry shampoo that doesn't look crazy in your hair. So I do use that one. And let's see what else. Now the Sashu, the double-sided stainless steel roller, I do have that and I do use it. So if that's something that you are interested in, I would definitely take a look at that. Now, for me, I do like to support smaller cosmetics brands and things sometimes. So I am thinking that I might try out this Rude Cosmetics, like one of these Roaring 20 eyeshadow palettes. They also have these like spell book collections. So these look interesting and the prices are really reasonable, just normal prices. So the half off looks like a really good deal, and I would absolutely try out a new brand like that. And they do have, it looks like they have a lot of different palettes. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, let's go to Friday, September 11th. Obviously, the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow sticks are like classic. So if you've ever wanted to pick one of those up, that would be a good pick. Now, Curlsmith, I do use a few of their products. I do like their curl defining stronghold styling gel souffle. I do like that one. I do prefer it in the bigger size though. So I don't know if, because the jar is just hard to like get it out, but the big size has the squeezy top. Perfect. I love that one. Let's see if they have any of the other ones I like on this. Okay, that looks like the only one that I use from those options. Let's see here. Okay, Sarah Vital or Sarah Vital or however you say it. I absolutely love this supplement. So I do use this and it is expensive. And so I try to buy it when it's half off. But it's got all of the things. It's got the collagen. It's got all of these things that are perfect for women in particular who are aging. I love it. So I definitely am a fan of that. Okay, and then we have some more BK Beauty brushes. This is the set for hooded and smaller eyes. I obviously have hooded eyes, so I am definitely going to be picking that up because I have a few BK Beauty brushes, but I don't have a lot, so I'm excited to kind of expand on that. Okay, and let's go to Saturday, September 12th. Now, have never used the double serum, but if you're someone who's either always been curious or likes the double serum, I would recommend picking that up while it's half off. Okay, let's go to Sunday, September 13th. Now, I know that the Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution lipstick is like a classic. I hate myself in matte lipstick, so I will not be partaking. But if that's something that you like, I would definitely look at that. I've never actually tried any of these NARS multiple sticks, so maybe with the half off, that might be a good time to try. And let's see what else. Now this Philosophy Fresh Cream Soft Velvet, my sister has that and it smells so good. It is definitely kind of soft. She said she gets constant compliments on it, and it's already like a fairly reasonably priced perfume. And so like the 2 ounce is $59, so at half off, you're paying like $30. I would definitely recommend that one if those scent notes appeal to you. Okay, let's look at Monday, September 14th. I am probably going to look at that Iota Super Cloud Body Serum. I have the Iota lip treatment here, and I really enjoy it. And they use like food grade quality ingredients. So I'm definitely interested in this because it's supposed to be something that's like fast absorbing as well. And sometimes, I just don't have all the time in the world. So I definitely think this would be a great time to pick that up. And then here we have some more BK Beauty brushes. This is the Core Complexion Trio. So if that's something that looks like something that's missing in your collection, I would definitely take a look at that, because BK Beauty does make really great brushes. Okay, I'm going to move on to Tuesday, September 15th. And now this Ellis Brooklyn Vanilla Salt. Like, I have it right here on my vanity. And I love this one. It's actually phenomenal for like layering, because it's like a grown-up vanilla that smells so good. And so when I'm trying to like layer fragrances, and I want something that's kind of soft to just kind of add like that soft freshness, because it's not a super gourmand like most vanillas are. This one reminds me of like a soft, like if there was like a little hint of vanilla at the beach or something. Like it's so soft and like refreshing. It's hard to explain, but it is gorgeous. And I've never met anybody that didn't like it. And I do think that it would go with all kinds of fragrances. So if you wanted to do scent layering, or if you just wanted something like kind of fresh to walk out the door, that would work too. Now the Tangle Teasers, I just bought one, but I haven't tried it yet, so I can't speak to it yet. Now the Naked Sundays Cabana Clear, I bought like the mini one, and I was really impressed. This one reminds me a lot of some of my more expensive sunscreens, kind of like my Tatcha Milky sunscreen. Like it really does. I am picky about sunscreen, and it was really nice. And it's already more affordable than some of those nice sunscreens. So let's see. The 1.69 is normally $34, so you'll pay half that. So that's like $17. So that's a great deal. Great pickup. Okay, let's go to Wednesday, September 16th. Now, the LMS Pro Collagen Night Cream is always a good pick. So this one may not be my go-to all the time with my like rosacea, but I know that this is a favorite of a lot of people, and I do use this. So if you've ever wanted to pick up Elemis, it is expensive. So this would be the time to try Elemis if you've ever been curious. Now the Wee Dod, I do like. Let me see if I can find the right product. Is that it? Yes, I think. Is it this one or this one? Okay, this is the one I like. I like the Advanced Climate Control Heat and Humidity Stronger Hold Gel. That stuff's good. It's a really thin gel, so it just kind of like... I use this one too, but they just really... It's like thinner. I don't know. It disperses through my hair better, so I do like that gel. And let's see... Okay, I'm going to move on to Thursday, September 17th. I haven't tried Bondi Boost, so I'm not going to speak to that. I have some over there, but I haven't tried it yet. Okay, nothing on Thursday, September 17th really speaks to me, so let's look at the weekly deals. Now, I will say, I do like this First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Hydrating Pillow Pads. I have really sensitive skin and rosacea, and when I blow dry my hair in particular, my skin tends to get very agitated. So I actually put these on my face while I'm blow drying my hair, and I blow dry my hair upside down and they stay. So I use that to help just kind of keep my skin from just freaking out when I blow dry my hair. So I will definitely be picking some of those up. Okay, this one's a weird one, but I love that Olas Marine Bioactive Mouth Rinse. That is my favorite mouthwash ever. So I do love that one. It is expensive. So if you're going to pick it up, do it on the half off. Okay, so I think that pretty much wraps up the sales for 21 Days of Beauty. So I would say that pretty much covers everything that I know I will be interested in. If there's something that you think I missed, definitely let me know below. But yeah, if you're looking for any other particular recommendations, by all means, send me a message, comment. I'll definitely respond because that does start on Friday, August 28th. And so I know we're all excited. And if you can ever get a good deal on something you've either wanted to try or you love, this is the best time to do it. So I'm looking forward to 21 Days of Beauty, and I hope you are too.